Hello and welcome to the Pixel Scandal Nerdcast. This is episode number 28, and I am not Kurt. I am Nightson.
Yeah.
Hello, Nightson.
I feel like I'm missing something.
I am Image of Line.
Yes. You think after, I don't know, 15 or so episodes we've been trying to do this properly, we'd have figured it out, but no.
Go ahead, Oreztes.
Oreztes.
Introduce yourself, so I can introduce myself.
I'm Oreztes.
Okay.
Oreztes.
I am Handor, and I've been told that I need to start soft like a pretzel.
Soft pretzels are the best pretzels.
That is true. That is 100% true.
They are the best.
If you are interested in finding us elsewhere, we are on pixelscandal.com or reaching us at pixelscandal@gmail.com. We are at Pixel Scandal on Twitter and Instagram. Mm-hmm. And we have all of our podcasts, including this one shortly, on Spotify, iTunes, and all of your favorite pod turkeys.
Pod turkey.
Yep.
It's in the farm. Or isn't that how it goes?
And seeing as we opted to do a earlier episode this week on all of the fun we've been having in Fallout 76, we thought something a little more topical. We were going to talk about Black Friday and all of the crazy ideas we can get into for that. But before that, Endo, do you have any announcements for us?
Yeah. We got tons of announcements. We've got our Sunday game, which will be at 4 p.m. tomorrow. We're not quite sure what it's going to be yet, so it'll be kind of a mystery grab bag game. We'll see what that's going to be. It might be Fallout, could be something else. We're not sure yet. We'll see what we're feeling like. Our second episode of We Were Here Too with myself and Handor is now up on YouTube. We'll be posting that every Thursday. So next Thursday will be episode 3 of our Let's Play series.
Feel free to comment in the YouTube section if that is as stressful for you watching it as it is for me.
How many more episodes do we got of that?
Pretty cringy. I'm not really sure.
So
I'm doing them in increments of about 35 to 40 minutes. And we'll see. And we're going to probably do a wrap-up piece, so I'm not sure how much that's going to take. So it could be, I think it'll probably be 1 to 2 more episodes.
Oh, okay.
And if you're over on YouTube watching our videos on YouTube, remember to subscribe, because once we get 100 over there, we get that fancy vanity URL.
Yeah, we could stop using that.
Yeah, do that.
Stop using that whack-ass bullshit URL.
Yeah, that YouTube/channel BRIVOL BN7Q.
We can't put anything on our videos because it looks so ridiculous.
I hate to be that person, but, like, subscribe, all that stuff. But, also remember to click on the little bell notification thing so that you can be notified when Pixel Scandal is doing anything new. Unless, of course, you hate being notified of things, then don't do that.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
sorry, Line. What else is upcoming?
No problem. So Nightson is releasing his Let's Plays of Hitman 2. Episode 2 of that is going to be posted this Tuesday as well.
That's a paddling.
There will be more paddling. We will censor and blur out what is necessary to keep it PG. But yeah, paddlings will be happening. Our first Paper Scandal side quest is going to be getting going on December the 1st. That'll be 9 a.m. That'll be Tales from the Loop. That's going to be run by C.A. Dave of the Happy Jacks RPG podcast, who, by the way, is just wrapping up their 26-hour charity event. However, donations are still going through for Rainbow Road up until the end of the month, so it does not mean you cannot still donate. Head over to Happy Jacks happyjacksrpg.com, and there's some more information up on their website on how you can donate, and we'll go ahead and make sure that we put a link to their the website where you can donate on the YouTube video as well, so you can easily do that. Super excited about that. It's going to be our first episode of this new Let's Play series, actual play series, I should say, and we're going to be having many more. We actually already have several extremely talented, very well-known indie developers and writers and game makers who are going to be running games for us in the future. I believe Kurt is going to do an official announcement of those on the schedule, probably in an episode in the future. But we've already booked up for the next few months, I think up until March so far. So it's pretty crazy. It's getting kind of wild. We're extremely excited to kick this off with Tales from the Loop, though.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Next Dungeon World game is going to be December 8th, quickly thereafter, after the side quest. So we'll be continuing on with our Dungeon World game. If you're not up to date on what's going on and what happened with Bufo and the rest of the gang, definitely go and check out the last episode. We'll be continuing that series on December 8th. Things are kind of developing, getting to a lot of the character developments kind of fleshing out, and a lot of things are happening. It's really interesting. So definitely go ahead and check that out. And again, if you want to get caught up on that series, it's all up on YouTube. So go and watch them and then get caught up so you can check it out on the 8th.
Yeah.
So this brings us to what?
Well, I figure you're not done talking because it seems like you're excited about a few things here. So.
Oh, I am excited about a few things. That third one, though. No,
Let's just get rid of that before someone accidentally reads that accidentally from the show notes.
Sorry. So excited. I think I'm the only one I'm sure other people will have some things to chip in. So again, Path of Exile is releasing their next expansion and ladder or season or league, depending on what you want to call it. That's coming early December.
Is it a mobile game?
It is a mobile. No, it's not a mobile game. Unfortunately for me and my mobile, I just love my mobile gaming. Unfortunately, Grinding Gear Games hates their community and they hate phones. I don't get it. So, but they're releasing an expansion pack and they released some information on it. And I thought it was really, really interesting. They're doing this with an AARPG like a Diablo. Everyone knows it, Grim Dawn and whatnot. But they're adding RPG elements where you are trying to discover the identity of who leads a cartel. And you do this by interrogating and executing and manipulating members of that cartel to flip them over to to your side so you can find out who the leader is and go and kill them. And there's special loot and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's extremely interesting, and it's not normally something I would be super psyched about, but it actually looks really cool.
I feel like if you kill enough, eventually you'll find the leader.
Well, okay, so there's a thing about that. The whole reason we're going after the cartel is they stole this artifact sword that allows them to resurrect people. That's actually why the whole thing's going on. So even if you assassinate them, they actually get reborn through the sword, and they get stronger, so they drop better loot the next time you kill them.
Well, that sounds like win-win with that strategy.
Yeah.
Right? So it sounds like you should just use a stim pack and then kill them again, then stim pack them and then kill them again, and then stim pack them and kill them again.
Just tie them to a chair and cut their throat.
Isn't that right, Handor?
Pockets, and then do it again.
So under normal circumstances, I would give you shit about this, but since we did just do a Nerdcast Thursday, I was just gonna act, pretty surprised that you're phoning it in with the what are you excited about on Saturday, Path of Exile promotion as well. So
what?
I don't know.
I don't understand a thing that just came out of your damn mouth. Not even two words in conjunction with each other made any sense right there.
I was trying to passively aggressively give you shit about being excited and talking in length about Path of Exile 2, and it's an expansion league season, whatever. But it didn't work, so...
So if I was interested in this Path of Exile and wanted to play it, I am aware that I can download the client from, playdiablo4.com, I believe is.
Yes.
Get it from there?
That is
How
correct.
much is that going to cost me?
Absolutely $0 dues, as Gordon would say.
Okay.
Path of Exile costs you zero money. There is some pay for convenience stuff like backspace, but other than convenience for inventory space, the game is completely cosmetics. That's how they make their money, is cosmetics, and that is it.
I'll probably check it out. I probably will check out this one.
I played the game for 3 hours and bought $40 worth of cosmetics at least.
Yeah, I love the cosmetics.
You played League of Legends for about 3 seconds and spent $20 on a champion and some skins.
I don't know. Could you consider it playing when you're just on the menus?
Yeah, no. I was in menus looking at characters. Never played the game. Okay, so League of Legends is by far my world record. Money spent, time played.
So we were playing Fallout this morning, and Nightson and I are kind of like going through the main story quest. Finally, we've kind of just been adventuring and stuff, which has been great. We're still finding tons of areas we've never found before that are super interesting and cool. We found like an Asian-themed fortress today where we defended these radios that were chanting mantras to like calm people, and of course, everything was running to them and trying to destroy them. But we were talking about this, and it was like, something came up, and I don't remember how. Nightson, do you remember how this came up?
We were wandering through like a sewer area, and it gave me flashbacks of Division.
Yeah. Oh. And then we were like, "Oh man, I can't wait for Division 2 to come out."
Yeah.
So it's a whiles off, but it may, I was
March
thinking about
15th.
it.
So
it's not that far. It's coming.
Yeah.
We had a very tumultuous relationship with Division 2. Maybe that's not the right word. But we had a pretty bad time with Division 2, Division 1 when it first came out. But over time, with kind of listening to their community, I think most of us would agree that Division 2 became quite a good game. It kind of found its stride. It just took some time. So we're pretty excited that Division 2 will hopefully take the things it learned from the first one and kind of start off on the right foot and just be a great game to right off the bat.
Streamline everything. Yeah, because honestly, that game is so... I mean... what's the word I'm looking for here? The environmentally game playability. What's funny?
Nothing.
What's funny, fuckers? The Division was a fantastic game, and it's going to be really exciting to see what they do with Division 2. So that is super.
I hope they do.
Yeah.
We're hopeful. We're going to get it.
So moving right along, obviously, as for what we've been playing, Fallout 76 has eaten up most of our time lately. And if you're interested to know all of our crazy adventures and anything along those lines, we just put out a kind of a 80% of a podcast on it on Thursday, which I should be posted to all the relevant things about the same time this episode is. Or you can find it on the Twitch page. You can just go watch our previous videos.
It'll still be on there.
And then, Oreztes, you happened to drop something in the show notes about playing Secret World, and I want you to talk about that.
Yeah, I actually put that in the wrong place. I was supposed to put it under what am I excited about, because I installed it, and I'm going to start playing it. And I'm super excited to get back into Secret World because I loved it last time we played it, and I didn't really get a chance to play Legends when they did the remake. So I'm totally excited to get back and start playing some Secret World. Yeah, I mean,
the most underrated MMO ever.
I think so. I think it's one of them. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into that, considering I just uninstalled Fallout 76 again.
What? You did that?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. What happened?
I don't know. I was just Fallout and Skyrim. Those type of games are not the type of games that I'm looking for a multiplayer experience with. Those are the types of games that I like just kind of going through by myself. And just,
so then you're really excited for Red Dead Redemption 2 online then?
No.
Okay.
Why would I do that? I was just get the one on the PS4, play by myself like I do everything else.
Well, that's why I was just joking. Why are my jokes like
just failing?
That is a great question that I'm sure we have a myriad of answers for.
No, I was playing Fallout earlier today when nobody else was on, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get anything accomplished. Like I'm level 35, full support build, and they're like I'm 35. Man. I can't kill a level 15 super mutant. I can't kill a level 21, Deathclaw, and all. It's just like,
hey man,
I could re-roll. I could make a new character for soloing, but then that still leaves me with the
make a fist monkey.
Yeah, but that still leaves me with the whole stash issue and how I raged so hard about carrying capacity and all that stuff. I think I'm just gonna put it on hold until, they go and fix the carrying limit and all that.
It'll be about 2 weeks before they fix the stash rate.
And so in the next couple weeks, I'll be playing Secret World.
That's pretty cool. If it makes you feel any better, I am running a gunslinger build, and I am running Gunslinger maxed, That's tier 3 gunslinger, tier 3 master gunslinger, tier 3 expert gunslinger, and right now I'm waiting on getting my tier 3 whatever my last gunslinger. So I'm doing like, I don't know, 40% extra pistol damage. I still can't kill. I if I get more than 2 mobs that are 20 plus, I get murked.
Yeah, I might try like a melee build because melee seems to be really strong. Like I've heard a lot of people saying
strong.
melee is strong early game, but then falls off. But I don't know.
Oh no, it doesn't. In fact,
Bullshit!
it gets more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Bullshit!
In fact,
It does.
Last night, Endo discovered the ability to power attack, which, all those times where you had to 2-hit things, and was just, oh my god, I'm just wasting all this time swinging. No, that's taken care of. Now you can just one-shot them all again.
Yeah, and that's another part of why I'm not a huge fan of the multiplayer aspect of the game because I would get no experience with you guys.
Yeah.
So
That
that's
part,
why I'm just like, man.
I'd be really frustrated.
Well, it's funny because now I'm at the point where I'm taking plenty of hits to kill like these high-level mobs. So grouping with players of my damage dealing capabilities, perfectly fine. Plenty of XP to go around. It's Endos that's a problem, which I've been saying for 10 years. So
yeah, so I might go back in and look over a would you say a fist, a monk build?
I'm actually converting my guy. Not converting, but I'm getting the perks to make him to where he can do that. Just because I want to play around with it. I have a build mapped out.
Are you talking about the Mole Rat fist weapon, Freddy Krueger fist weapon?
Power fists.
Power fist. Okay.
Yep. I'll walk you through the build after, Mike, if it seems interesting to you.
Sure.
Real quick, I wanted to bring up tonight during our Nerdcast.
Sure.
You guys know this. The others won't. I don't think I mentioned it Thursday.
That you're pregnant? We're all aware.
No. The other thing.
It's twins.
I think it was last week sometime. It was in between beta and release. So my credit card got compromised, so I had to cut it off and get a new one. And Amazon charged my credit card the day of release.
Sure.
So I no longer had access. Yeah. And I wasn't even thinking about it. I was like, no big deal. I have my key. No, it was the beta key. I don't have anything. So not only did I not have access to Fallout 76 on Wednesday, but when they released early on Tuesday and everybody got home and realized that they started early, I didn't have access then either. So I rushed and said, okay, fuck this. Ended up getting my card Tuesday afternoon. And about, 4 o'clock, I think I got my card. And so played the game. I got my code, my digital code. And then this arrived yesterday. So this is an unopened Fallout 76 that is paid for that we'll give away sometime.
Yay, mule account.
Yay. You got a few pieces of plastic and cardboard right there in your hand, my friend. Disc in that box.
I can't open it. There's
a piece of paper in it.
There is not a disc in there.
There's no disc.
Look, I'll show you. See right here? My Centennial Edition? Whoops. This cardboard. It's got a code on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, either way, it's
just paper.
It's a code in there anyway. It's your your digital key anyways.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's still a game. It counts.
Well,
Look,
it'd be perfect for that. Oh, go ahead.
In a similar note, my credit card was compromised the other day on my eBay account, and I got this, which I will not be giving away. This is an Apple ProBook that some douchebag ordered on my account and had it shipped to my mom's house, and she signed on it. So I got to figure out how to return that thing.
Wait.
I don't want a $12 Apple laptop.
I feel that someone missed a very critical second stage of compromising an account.
Yeah, for sure.
which is obtaining the product that you steal. So yeah, that was FedExed over to my mom's house, and my stepdad signed for it and was like, "You got a package," and I was like, "Shit." I'll be figuring out how to send that back to Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, good times. I feel like Handor got the better deal though.
All right. So moving right along, I figure we can move on to our spotlight here for our Black Friday roundup. And so I guess my first question to a lot of you are you the folks who get up at midnight the night before and go wait in lines?
Fuck no, I did
Hell
that
no.
once in my life.
I have never been Black Friday shopping because it's hard enough for me to go normal shopping in the middle of the week when there's hardly anybody in the stores.
Yep. If there is hell and I'm going there, it's going to be me perpetually waiting in line in Black Friday for the end of time.
I like how you say "if." That still implies that you have some hope.
I think he's just trying to be nice for
he has hope that is the particular eternity that he's left with.
Yeah. Torture, I could deal with torture. Putting me in a line at a Walmart with 800 other people shoulder to shoulder for like 5 hours? No. No.
Speaking of Walmart, I heard a rumor today about Walmart. I heard that some of the people that are tragically trying to escape the fires in California are being ejected from the Walmart parking lot from the people that are trying to set up their tents there to escape the fires.
That's
and Walmart's like, no, get out.
Oh.
So if that's true, then fuck you, Walmart. And if that's not true, I'm sorry, Walmart.
I don't know what it is. I was at Walmart earlier today. We went there to just look for some shopping, do some shit. I don't know what it is, but there was at least 7 code 10s for like 7 different departments. I don't know what a code 10 is. I tried to Google it, and like apparently every Walmart has different codes. But they're like code 10 in housewares, code 10 in sporting goods. I'm like, what the hell is a code 10?
You got to use Bing, not Google, man. That's someone took a dump in an aisle.
Oh, okay.
So apparently, someone just ran up and down the aisles, shitting.
So
wait. Are you telling me there's this thing going on instead of like flash mobs for the early?
Yeah,
like,
this is like the new millennial trendy thing, man. Instead of flash mobs.
Okay.
You just go in and you just start pooping and running down the aisles.
Walmart's.
Yeah, what do they think of next?
Anyway,
they can use Tide Pods to clean it up. Sorry, go ahead.
So I guess the question is, now that most of the Black Friday has kind of moved into the digital, I know I haven't bought anything that isn't, from the digital version.
Sure.
At all. Is it surprising it's still even a thing, or?
No, because most of the people who are doing it are, in my experience, are not very technically savvy. No offense, but of the people I know in my real life that still go and wait in lines, they barely know how to check their fucking email. So, no, it's not too shocking, but I getting where I know you're going to, I don't think it's going to be something that'll sustain in the next 10, 15 years. It's going to.
Well, you look at a lot of the major retailers, they are even they're not even agreeing to Black Friday anymore. They're doing, our sales are our sales for a week in advance or days after. Or whatever.
Well, there are some that have started already.
Yeah,
they're trying to. Well, and that's their solution, right? They fight. Instead of becoming a dinosaur, they inevitably end up making themselves a dinosaur in an industry by doing that, but they fight back by doing that. And it may curtail for a few years, but keep in mind this is exactly what's keeping those businesses in business.
Well, the Black Friday Black Friday revenue is easily, like, in some for some stores it might be upwards of 50 or 60% of their revenue for the entire year.
Yeah, for sure. And something you have to keep in mind is you can apply the same question to whether or not it's applicable to, is this going to be a trend that continues with people going out shopping. Well, you just have to ask yourself, how long will stores last in general with the capacity for online shopping? Because
that's a question for Amazon. Are they going to be able to build enough supply places to offer same day delivery to most of the U.S.? Because if they can do that to most large population areas, yeah, I think local stores are going to probably die.
Yeah, they will. No, they will. This is a blockbuster movie store rental scenario. That's what this is. This is a VHS CD digital competition scenario. That's what this is being able to buy online.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, a lot of the people that are not participating in buying online generally tend to be the senior citizen and our parents, or maybe the not so tech savvy, or even maybe some of the younger generation still trying to go to the what's that store?
Hot Topic.
Yeah, Hot Topic. Still trying to go to their Hot Topic, or still trying to go to the.
I legitimately want to go and look and see if Hot Topic has a Black Friday ad. Right.
I'm gonna go check because I need some Invader Zim socks.
the thing that I think. Sorry, go ahead.
To finish up what I'm saying is I think it is in almost direct comparison, and that scenario can be used exactly to the lifespan and how what we can expect from retail stores in competition to online shopping.
Something that I think I noticed a few years ago is, if you guys recall, they used to have the Black Friday in-store only.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing that anymore. Pretty much everything that I'm seeing now, it's not in-store only, it's both. You can go to the store and knock yourself out, but most of them are offering whatever those deals are and those sales are. They're offering them online as well. They're allowing them on Cyber Monday or Black Friday.
Yeah, the only thing you can hope for a physical store is to catch something that is going to sell out quickly, and maybe your local store still has
Or you don't want to pay a shipping cost for something. Like if you're going to get a big TV, the shipping might not make it a good deal. So going and physically grabbing that from the store is kind of like your only option.
Although I will say that last Black Friday, I did buy a TV on Amazon, and it was free shipping because gotta love Prime.
You got it, man.
So
look at this on HotTopic.com. They have Deadpool basketball sneakers that are online exclusive.
So you've got even that where it's online only options. They don't even.
Yeah.
A lot of stores actually are doing that. Even a lot of the hardware stores that I go to when I'm trying to look for a certain tool that I need because I need to cut, a negative angle on something to match some piece of trim or something, and I just don't happen to have, So I'll go online.
Right now?
Hardware stores, Oreztes, hardware stores.
I know that's a Weird Al song. That's a good one too. Hardware stores, good one.
So anyway, they'll have things as well that you can, like, you go into the store thinking, hey, I can pick this up, but it's online only.
Fair enough. So I guess my question, since we are definitely of the type who only really do the digital, what are some ideas or tips for maybe someone who might not have got into it that often? If we're showing this to our parents or our grandparents.
Tips for shopping online?
Yeah.
Tips for shopping online for Black Friday. Or Black Friday in general, even if you're going to physically go on site.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like there's not really any tips that you would need to give specifically for Black Friday. Because if you're shopping online, just do it whenever you want. The sales prices are going to be the sell prices for like the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, the first thing I found, I've known this a while, but I was looking online to see if there was anything like we could share with people. The first thing is don't get scammed. A lot of people, Walmart's gotten caught from this. Sears has got caught big time for this.
Well,
Where
they are going
again,
out of
Walmart.
business. They are going out of business, so I guess.
RIP. So basically, a lot of people will inflate the prices of products about 3 to 4 weeks before Black Friday, so that they can slash them at higher discounts. So if something's $20 MSRP, they'll post it for $30 for 4 weeks before, and then sell it for 10 and say, hey, it's it's only a third the price, or whatever. So you have to be careful. The best thing to do that is to go and look at what the prices are of the products before you go out to buy them. If you see something right now, go and look at what other companies are selling them for. Check and see what the the manufacturer price that's suggested to them to sell for, and then kind of figure out if it's really a deal or if it's not a deal, because a lot of times it's not actually true. Sale doesn't mean sale. Some things are always on sale. They always say they're on sale, but they're just MSRP.
Yeah. It doesn't even just apply to physical retailers. I remember a couple years back, Rockstar got some naughty press when they got caught for a Steam sale selling GTA 5 when it was still new at a heavy discount. But what they were selling at the heavy discount was like the digital deluxe version, and so it was basically just the price of the game. But you would see the Steam sale, you're like, wow, 55% off, sweet. Still $60.
Jeez. Something that I found recently that may help people, and I honestly, I hope people, even if we have 12 listeners, I hope you do this, because it's an amazing Chrome app or browser app, and it's called Honey, Honey.
Yeah.
And you can add this extension to your browser, and wherever you are shopping, it will add a coupon or discount to that purchase.
It works for Amazon too.
Yes, it is. You need to get it. All you need to do is do a search in Google or whatever it is that you use, whatever browser you use. Search for Honey app or extension, and download it and add it. Just use it, and then when you shop for your friends and family for Christmas, you will get a little thing that pops up. It'll tells you there's a coupon or whatever, and it'll automatically add that coupon to your purchase.
Yep. Okay.
Another thing is to avoid first-party retailers. They don't really have any incentive to cut a big deal on their products, nor do they usually care. So, like, if you're going to go buy an Xbox One and you go to Microsoft.com and they say, hey, we're having a Thanksgiving, a Black Friday deal, you're going to find it cheaper just about anywhere else. I checked the pricing. I didn't write down the prices, but it was about 15% less just about everywhere than the deal that Microsoft themselves were hosting. And I found this consistently everywhere. PS4, Sony stuff, their titles. You're pretty much always going to do better going to a third-party retailer who buys in bulk and gets a static discount on the product.
Not to mention, they're all the retailer is looking to clear shelf space.
Sure.
Yeah.
They want the new product in so they can start prepping for like the new crazy stuff that comes between now and Christmas.
No, and that they have a quota too. Like if you're a slightly larger retail seller of certain products, in order for you to sell them to begin with, you have to show them that you can put out so many of their products to begin with. So the more of their item you sell, the more they're liable to give you incentives to make for maybe a few day early release of this game or a few day early release of such. You'll be one of the first retailers that's gonna be able to pick that title up.
Yeah.
Except for Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't give deals for nothing. Like there's hardly any Switch Black Friday anything. It's $2.99 everywhere, and it's been $2.99 everywhere for months.
Isn't the Switch like 2 or 3 years old now?
Yeah, but Nintendo doesn't do anything with their hardware. They don't give any discounts.
Is the Switch that old already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they might. There's still time.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen for a Switch bundle is like I think at Kohl's, there was a bundle for a Switch. It didn't come with a game. It came with a carrying case and some other thing, but they also gave you like a big old Kohl's cash coupon thing that actually kind of makes it worth if you shop at Kohl's at all.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only thing. Everywhere else, a Switch is still $2.99, just like it was 6 months ago.
March 3rd, 2017. So 20 months ago. So almost 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah. But like, PlayStations and Xboxes, granted, PS4s and Xbox Ones, they have like 12 different versions out now. So the cheap ones are going to be the...
Sure.
Yeah. I've been out of the console game for so long. I wouldn't even know what is the what is the real boy and what is the last gen of the new gen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So has anyone found anything cool? Looking around?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a few things that are kind of interesting.
Kurt showed us a pretty cool thing. So if you listen to Spotify, and you're a Spotify subscriber, or even if you're not a Spotify subscriber, let me try to sell you Spotify right now. So, stop using crappy free music streamers. Go to Spotify and get Spotify Premium, and you can listen to anything you want, create your own playlists, and then over time, Spotify will create entire playlists for you, which are actually really good. And you shut your mouth over there, Mr. Puke Green background. Actually, no, you're chroma keyed. So, anyways, I can't even talk shit on you. So, anyways, if you are a Spotify member, or if you get a Spotify subscription, they're offering a free Google, like it's a Google Home or whatever it's called. It's the Amazon Prime's version, or it's Google's version of Amazon's Alexa, which is pretty cool. So do that. Good? Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's essentially Alexa's using essentially the same capacity of what. So it's almost exactly the same thing.
Okay.
And it's free, except for you're paying for the monthly subscription.
I feel like anybody who knows about Spotify Premium and who is going to pay for a subscription probably already has one.
I'm still selling people on it all the time, actually. I'm constantly trying to convince people. I'm sorry, but if you listen to Pandora, that's cool, whatever, but just stop.
I don't. I use Audacity to rip the audio out of Vivo channels and save them as MP3s.
You and Joe Rogan would have Joe Rogan and Bill Burr would have a pretty
awesome conversation that would get millions of listens.
yeah.
Mostly because the other two guys, those million people would be like, "Who the hell is this fool?"
Bill Burr hates that shit, man.
So anything else?
I got a new monitor. It was a pre-Black Friday sale, so it was an early Black Friday sale. So I was pretty happy about that. I just got it today, a little bit early.
And what's the review on it?
Really good. It's probably it is, as far as I can tell, the best rated non 4K monitor. It's a 34-inch curved Alienware monitor. It does the 120 hertz refresh rate overclocked with G-Sync. It's normally $1,100, and I got it for $900. So.
That I'll be honest, the screenshots you've sent, it is too much monitor.
It's a lot of monitor. I'm loving it though. It's just taking me some time to get used to it.
That's why we started late. He had to decide where on the top of the monitor he wanted to set his webcam. It's like I have so much.
We were actually
what
right
angle?
On time.
I have to adjust my slider.
If we keep pushing this we're late thing, then it's always like, wow, they're on time. These guys are doing really well.
Yeah, they're professionals and whatnot.
One of the hard drive I have in my new gaming rig that I just built a few months ago and it's incredible, is on sale for $100 on Best Buy at Best Buy using a code Holiday 10. It's a 500 gig Samsung 970 Evo. It's an M.2 solid state drive. It's the new it's the I think I have the 980 version, which is a little bit better, but it's the previous generation one. But $100 for an M.2 solid state 500 gigs is still pretty killer. I also found that if $100 is a little much for a hard drive, Intel has a 545S, which is a 256 gigabyte SATA 3, for $35 on Newegg.
That is stupid.
That's crazy.
You can't beat. Yeah, you can't beat it. But then again, Samsung is they put out some pretty crazy products.
Man, at that price, you just want to set up a raid.
I mean, yeah, you could.
That's what I think. That's what Rando did. He set up a raid with SSDs. I think he spent like $3,000 on his.
Oh dear lord.
Well, that's why he doesn't come play anymore. We don't associate with that type of person. So.
Other than that,
what? Someone that loves to put together and see what they can do with a machine.
Something like that, yeah.
So then what else is there? Let me see. So we're talking about at Target and Walmart, there's that PlayStation 4. That's the Spider-Man bundle, right?
I don't remember. For $200, I'm not sure I would care.
Yeah.
It's a 1 terabyte.
Spider-Man. I think it is a Spider-Man bundle.
Yeah, on
awesome.
one hand, I'm literally looking and going, $200. I wonder what game that comes with. And the other hand is, does it really matter? Like, yeah. So.
Yeah. But I mean, for $200, who cares? And if it is really the Spider-Man game, that's apparently a tremendously good title.
Yes, it looks really good.
Yeah, that new Spider-Man game looks. I watch Jacksepticeye play that.
It's literally in my living room right now. I rented that and Red Dead Redemption 2 for the son.
And then proceeded to for the child.
You rented 2 of the Red Dead Redemption has like a 60-hour playtime.
It's GameFly, man. I ain't worried about how much time. Keep it out for 2 months. Who gives a shit?
I got it.
No, he went and found the only Blockbuster video left in the continental United States and rented it.
3-day rental.
I think he thought I was red or whatever that's called. Red boxing it or something.
You go
They do video games?
Yeah, they do video games.
Yeah, they do everything.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta just walk past them and go, "You're not Netflix."
and then you throw your rented game on a copy machine and you cut out the paper and you stick it back in the box and you get a free game.
Yeah, and then you can never run on that card again. But
yeah, I'm always afraid those are the machines that are most likely to steal my info or somebody kidnap me and suck me into it or something.
I don't think that's how machines work.
Those machines look very like every other machine I've never thought this about, but Redbox machines, I always think it's like I
think you've been playing too much Fallout 76. That's what I think.
Don't know. I've thought this for years.
So, I'm super interested in this Horizon Zero Dawn for $10.
It's a great game.
I'm gonna have to go pick that up myself.
So for $210, if you're willing to travel a little bit, you get Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man, apparently.
I think the Horizon Zero Dawn is digital, so it's a download.
Yeah.
Which is so funny that the consoles made a huge kerfuffle about the digital versus physical copy on the beginning of this generation, and it's been 2 years, and they're like, "Yeah, we're just selling digital games." Just deal with it.
It's not like when you buy the disc and you bring it home, you're not downloading 16 gigs of data. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what the deal is with that.
I still get physical copies as much as I possibly.
You're a collector, though.
Yeah,
most people, the physical copies are a headache. I don't have any place to stick all those.
It's a massive headache. I have a drawer full of old Battlefield.
18-year-old and 20-year-old me loved having all that shit. Now, dude, I just do not want to have that shit hanging out, taking up space.
I have.
Someday,
I cannot get behind digital. I just can't do it.
What you need to do, Oreztes, is to take pictures and post on our Facebook and Instagram, on Pixel Scandal's Facebook and Instagram, and pictures of your collection, just so people can understand you a little better. Yeah.
Sure. The only thing I have right now, most of it's in storage since we moved. The only thing I have right now is this framed. I have a shadow box framed with right here in front of my desk. It's got Final Fantasy 1 through 6, the Japanese imports. And Mystic Quest.
Do you even have a system that could run those?
In storage, yeah, I've got a Japanese Famicom.
Oh, okay. I was curious if you actually had a Famicom.
Yeah, I don't have most of the stuff here in the house, but yeah, it's all.
Once you get settled down and get stuff set up, you need to do that.
Sure.
Now, do you speak a word of Japanese?
Yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase. Do you speak 10 words of Japanese?
As I've known with
yes.
speedrunners, it doesn't matter. Once you've played a game 100 times, you don't need to know what they're saying. And apparently the text is faster. So they all run on Japanese versions.
Yeah, kanji is a lot fewer characters.
Yeah. Well, so all the I have a bunch of like Japanese cards and stuff, but I just play the emulator with the English patches.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is there anyone heard of any like digital, just purely digital, like video games and whatnot, like Steam doing anything? Humble?
Not that I'm aware of.
I was on Steam a little while ago today, and there's a couple. They have the NIS Giga Bundle, which is like $300, but you get every NIS game like Disgaea, like that series. Those guys, you get like everything that they released on PC, Phantom Brave, all that good stuff.
Okay,
it's like $300, but it's like $800 and something worth, but.
I think Steam kind of avoids the Thanksgiving and Monday thing because they have their own Steam sales. They do the summer sale, they do the winter sale, and then they do the big Steam sale, right?
Doesn't Steam like do it down to the hour so that like I think we'll have to wait and see, but I believe Steam will do a Black Friday sale at midnight.
Okay.
And then I think I think if you watch, they'll have a sale that will start.
Yeah, I know they do a few throughout the year, so I didn't know if this is one that were just like, we do our own. Like, I'm not.
No. They don't do anything early. They do it like as if, you had to stay up and go out shopping. They make you stay up.
Fair enough.
They make you set an alarm and wake up at midnight, and then click a button and then go back to bed.
Boom, 75% off. I'm pretty sure that's how they roll, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Humble Bundle is doing an actual Black Friday. On their actual main store as well. So there's a ton of titles there.
Fanatical's selling Monster Hunter World on PC for 33% off.
I think I'll wait for the 80.
Yeah.
I
do still want to play that game though.
I do too. It's just there's just way too much crap right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell people where they can go for the Humble Bundle?
Oh, just go to humblebundle.com. They have a link on their main site. I bought Murdered Soul Suspect this morning. It was on sale for $6, and it was kind of a game. I just finished playing Call of Cthulhu, and Murdered Soul Suspect is kind of.
Oh, you finished Call of Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Nice.
You didn't record it.
No, I didn't record. I was already like a third of it through it before we started doing our Let's Plays, so I just kind of wanted to wrap it up. But it was a lot of fun. It was exactly what I wanted it to be. It wasn't better or worse. But I really had fun with it.
So what's next on the list here?
Well, I think the big one for a lot of people with Black Fridays is everyone likes to get new TVs. So it looks like we've got a couple of flavored TVs in here. One that I found was a Samsung NU8000, which is a 4K UHD TV, for $979.99. I did find. Let me see.
Do you remember? I see you didn't put it in the show note, but you...
Sorry, I didn't. But here, let me pull it up.
It's probably a 50-inch.
It's a 55-inch.
55? Okay.
Yeah, 55-inch, 2160p 4K UHD. I found a couple of places that are slightly cheaper, and I mean by like $25-$50. But the reason I kept this one on here is because it's through Costco, and you get a free, no questions asked, 3-year warranty.
Yeah,
that is way worth more than $25-$50, and Costco has a no questions asked warranty service. So
and they say 3 years. Their return policy is
they fixed that. That loophole's gone. Actually.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. They closed it down because of laptops. But as he was about to say, you could basically bring it back, and they would just you could get a new laptop every time. People were doing that like crazy.
A buddy of mine does that to Best Buy.
Yeah. I do that with my mice and keyboards and my headsets at Best Buy. I've had the same warranty ongoing for like 6 years. I replaced my mouse like 5 times. If that's a little pricey for you, I also found a more budget one, which is the Samsung 50-inch 4K UHD TV, and I'll post it in there, but that's on Newegg, and they're giving free shipping last time I checked on it, and that one was $328 for a 4K 50-inch TV.
Yeah. I bet you that's a old generation.
Well, of course.
Well, yeah.
Like
But
Nightson said, they're trying to get rid of their stock. That's the whole point.
But to be perfectly honest, like,
who cares?
At that, like, most people are just looking to get something bigger than the,
Upgrade.
the 40 or 44 or 42 inch TV they had. Upgrading to a 50, 55, or 60 is a big difference, even if it might not have all the bells and whistles that the brand new Samsung does.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm going to grab that 50-inch one for our...
And if you really just care about size and you don't need like the the blackest blacks and the brightest colors, at Walmart they have a 65-inch TCL or Sharp, depending on the model, depends on which Walmart you go to, for $398, and it's a Roku smart TV. So
I've heard that.
Can you pull up the model number for that one, Mike, and I'll put it in there?
That's an upcoming name, Roku. Last
upcoming, dude, they've been doing
I love my Roku.
Web TV type things for five.
You know what I mean?
Years?
They're really starting to branch out. Like they're really getting because obviously they've been around. I just mean their popularity. They're gaining popularity. Is what
I think they're actually losing popularity. I think most people are transitioning over to the Fire Stick and the Fire TV through Amazon. It's a better product.
I was gonna say, I think Amazon's having a deal for Black Friday for the whole Fire Stick bundle.
Yeah, there's an HD one for cheap. I would definitely recommend. I've done all of them. I've done the Fire Stick, the Roku. I did like the Roku, by the way. I'm not saying you're wrong.
My issue with the Roku is it has a couple of apps that are just like really weird that they're missing. They don't have a Spotify app, which is super odd.
Yeah.
I don't know that the Fire one does either, though.
They didn't have Twitch either.
But I think it was 2 years ago on Black Friday or the night before Black Friday. I actually the same deal that Costco is having. I went onto Amazon and I ended up buying 2. I'm like, oh wow, it was like $300 or something for Gen 1 50-inch TV, and I'm like, I could use 2 of these, so I ordered 2 of them.
So you could have one at the foot of your bed and one to your left side, so when you roll to your side, you can watch you keep watching TV.
Yeah, exactly.
The next one is for anyone that likes to do live streaming like us. There's a sale on the Yeti Blue Yeti microphone, which is like the one I have here. Yay! $90 on Newegg. I'm gonna keep an eye out for something cheap, right? We need to buy another Blue Yeti for a project that we are not unveiling yet, but is coming soon.
I need to buy one for myself.
To be fair, though, Blue Yeti is a phenomenal microphone for its price point.
It is,
and $90 when you're usually looking at 130.
Is that's the regular price? 130?
I think it's like I think he's right. It's like 130. So it's like $40 off. It's pretty darn good. I love it. And you can get a boom arm mic for it, or a boom stand for it that kind of like arcs over. I found one on Amazon for like $15-20 that Gadget and I are both using, and super cheap, works good, does its job.
Yeah, but, it's fantastic.
$90, not too bad. Next, since we're mostly do gaming. If you're looking for a new video card, they're kind of going down in price again. Yay, stupid Bitcoin fuckers. Lord. Go to hell and die, you bastard. Virtual coin dickheads.
Go to hell and die. Yes.
Yeah, they're going down in price again, finally. So the 1080s have gone down. This is a really good price for a 1070. I think, Nightson, you're using a 1070, right?
Yeah, I've got a 1070, and it is still chugging along. Like, hell yeah. There's nothing wrong with it.
It can handle first party right now. No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's an NVIDIA EVGA GeForce GTX 1070, $130 off, $369.99. I didn't put a vendor because most people are using this price point. I think it's just a universal slash. So I think you can get it on Amazon. I think you can get it on Newegg. Those are probably my biggest 2 suggestions, is check there. But you might be even able to find cheaper. I would definitely wait until closer to Black Friday. Because it might even go down a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, $398 is not. $369 is not bad for a GTX 1070, especially in the current landscape of video cards. For those of you who do not know,
I could not build a.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Virtual currency miners use the GPUs for video cards to do virtual currency farming, and so they ate up all the video cards for the last like 3 years, which brought the price up to like $800, $900 for a decent video card.
$1,200.
For like absolute best top of the line video card, it was $1,000. It was absolutely crazy.
I couldn't build. So these guys all know, but I couldn't build my computer. My computer crashed, and we had literally just talked about the launch of Pixel Scandal when my PC went down, and I couldn't build. I couldn't be a part of the building process outside of texting and messaging through smartphone for a year because I could not build a computer. Could not get the parts, and I certainly couldn't afford, $800 for a single video card that was worth 400 tops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a couple more items we got down here. Let's go through real quick. I think Oreztes, you posted these.
Yeah. At Walmart, you can get an Xbox Live 3-month online gold card for $12.50.
Wow!
About 50% off.
Yeah, that's.
So,
can you buy multiples?
Didn't see anything that said you couldn't.
Wow. Just buy 3 of those for next year.
Sure. Yeah, I don't do Xbox Live. I do PlayStation Plus, so I'm waiting for one of those. Usually, they always for the last I think 3 years they've been doing on Amazon for about pretty close to the same for PlayStation Plus for the 1-year card for about $39 I think a year, something like that's about half off. So usually my PlayStation Plus subscription runs up every November because I usually just grab one of those during Black Friday. So keep a lookout on Amazon for that if you like PlayStation Plus. And then another thing that I saw, because I'm actually in the market for a camera this year for somebody who shall remain nameless in case she decides to watch the stream here. You can get a Canon Rebel T6 DSLR at Target or Best Buy. I've seen these bundles at both of those places. It comes with like the camera, a case, I think like a memory stick or something like that. For like
memory sticks are dirt cheap now too.
Yeah. Yep. But you can get all this stuff for $399, and it's about $350 off of the normal price. It's like an $800 bundle.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Canon is as far as I know, and I'm not a photographer, but I've actually been looking at getting it because they can do like video, like you can use these things to do like what we're doing.
Yeah.
And record video.
Yeah. Well, that's what Kurt and Gidget, they I think recently Kurt just got a new DSLR and he was using that to record some videos with, and apparently the quality is really good on it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I know the T6 is not the best, but I mean, you can
when you're doing entry level and you're looking at something. So here's the thing. This is the type of thing when you look at it and you go, this is way beyond my personal scope of what I'm capable of doing as a human and my understanding of photography and video. At that point, you don't worry about whether or not it's the best one or the
yeah.
Well, when you're stepping up from an iPhone camera.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and it's cool. I mean, you could swap out the lenses on it. It's got all that
of course
stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it's like it's one of those things where it's like I'm gonna start doing this. I'm an entry level, but my tools are like mid range, so I'm already a little bit ahead of.
You've got the plus one tools.
I do. Yeah. I'm starting off with the Masterwork Greatsword.
Yeah.
I've actually been looking at getting into this thing, so I'm actually going to probably pick this up tonight before we get back to Fallout.
Congratulations, you fed his addiction.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. So does anyone have anything else they want to add or share?
One last thing, Drive Through RPG, they're doing, I think it's weekly sales of bundles now. I'm not sure if it's a Black Friday thing or not, but if you play, if you do Pathfinder RPG, they have an absolute crazy PDF bundle right now. For $40, you get, I think it's like $700 worth of all of their adventure stories, their Forgotten Lore stuff, all of the Call to Arms packs. Like everything you could ever possibly want by Fat Goblin Games, they have it for $40. If you go to pixelscandal.com and click on the link on our homepage, it'll also, we get a percentage of that and anything you buy through DriveThruRPG. So if you are looking for anything like systems or anything like that, go check it out. They have a ton of fantastic indie games, but they have the big fat deal on the homepage. You may have to refresh the page a couple times to get it, but it's like a big banner. And I'll post the link in Twitch.
I would like to play some Pathfinder again. I haven't played it for a while. The last time I played, they had come out with a few advanced classes. It was like right around the time of the Witch and the Alchemist, and it was just getting interesting.
And that's where I think Pathfinder's fun. I actually really do think the classes are really interesting for Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Well, it's just funny for a system, like a system that was built around, let's do D&D without 300 splat books.
Yeah.
Now
they are a billion splat books.
Yeah.
I know. It is kind of funny. Let's make a streamlined D&D 3.5. I don't want to have a physics degree to understand the rules. So let's do something a little simple. And then it's like 3.5 on crack anyway years later, so it doesn't really matter. But kudos to them for trying it.
So with that, I think we are going to close out. So if you would like to find us, you can hit us up on pixelscandal.com, see all of our... I don't know if we have the VODs posted there, but we do have all the audio versions.
It's got the videos.
Oh, it has the videos now? So Kurt got to that? Perfect. You can also email us at pixelscandal@gmail.com if you have any show ideas or questions or just want to chat.
Yeah. Please send us show ideas. That would be amazing.
Anything you just want us to discuss or get into a deep dive with, we love doing talking about random things for way too long.
Yep.
If our Twitter and Instagram are at pixelscandal, and of course you can find the podcast, all the audio versions, on Spotify, iTunes, or your favorite pod turkey.
Also, send all of your hate mail to endofline@yahoo.com.
I don't think that's real. I don't think you keep trying, and eventually maybe you'll land on something that's true, but I don't think that'll be today.
All I know is somebody eventually one day is going to be getting a ton of hate mail, and they're going to be like, "What are they talking about? I didn't do any of that."
Next week we'll be getting back to our normal content. This was kind of it's happening next week. We thought we'd do a show to help out with some people if they want to get out there and buy some tech. Some feeples. And we also did a Fallout show.
And we lent a couple of our normals to help out Happy Jacks in their very worthy cause. So
yep.
With any luck, they'll be back next week, and we can get on with the normal thing. So thank you all for tuning in, and have a good weekend.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.